Hello, my name is Tony Bryant. I'm the fleet director for Cherokee County. Manage roughly 1,100 vehicles for the county. That includes all the sheriff's vehicles, public works, the fire department, and any other services that support Cherokee County. I have 10 mechanics. I have a supervisor and a shop operations manager. So winterizing your vehicle for any type of vehicle that's on the road this day and age is I'm gonna go from the front to the rear on the vehicle. You want to make sure that your coolant is at the proper level aspect of ratio from coolant to water so it does not freeze in your engine. Next is going to be make sure all your lights work. Your tires are at proper tread depth. Also always have half a tank of gas or more. Condensation builds up in fuel and therefore it will freeze inside your fuel lines, rendering you useless at the same time. You want to check your hoses, you want to check your belts. So having been all over the world in my career, I have found some of the things that are very important and vital to keep in your car. For in the winter, you should always have a blanket in there. You should have jumper cables or a jump box that you can purchase anywhere, a tire gauge, a flashlight, and a first aid kit along with warning triangles.
So I want to show you a couple things that we had talked about before. One of the things is your coolant hoses. You want to check them, make sure that they're not cracked or bulging. Another aspect in here is the belts. As I mentioned, your drive belts, you can check them for fray, breaking, missing any teeth on the belt. One of the other aspects that I talked about is your coolant, which is your reservoir up here. It'll have markings on the side of how full it should be, or how full it, minimum, maximum. And that is also where you will test your fluid. Your windshield washer fluid it will be labeled with blue. It'll have a windshield washer on it. And over here is your brake reservoir that you want to make sure your brake fluid is where it should be as well. So on a lot of different vehicles, your engine oil is going to be marked with a yellow tab. You pull up on it to check it. There's hash marks. Make sure that your engine oil is at the proper level. During the winter, make sure you are changing it at its required increments as well. So your battery maintenance, things to check for, you always have a lot of vehicles have a cover over the positive side to protect it. People don't look at it. Builds a lot of corrosion on your positive terminal. Make sure that is corrosion free. They do make a corrosion preventative that you can spray on there, and it will eat the corrosion away and clean your battery. As you see here, all vehicles should have that in the door panel on what your tire pressure should be. Also, one thing with a lot of newer vehicles, they come with tire pressure monitoring systems in the tire, and it'll be on your gauge, on your dash. It's very common this time of the year when the temperature starts to get colder. You will lose air from your vehicles. It's just the nature of the beast, so you must always be cognizant of the air. So one other important aspect obviously is your windshield wiper, and that is whether it's winter or in the summer, so your window can properly be cleaned so you can see properly. You want to look for any breaks, dry rotting, cracks, or anything that could be wrong with your wipers, and we're going to show you how to install it real quick on the windshield wiper arm. So as you see, the door won't open. They have lock de-icer. You can get that in any parts store across America, anywhere. And you just squirt it in the lock and it will unfreeze the lock so you can unlock your door. Obviously, please do not keep this in your vehicle, as it would not do you any good, as you can't get in your vehicle. So again, like I said, some products that you can look for and you can keep. Again, you can buy these from anywhere. Any auto manufacturing store that has parts at it, you can purchase these at. This is a booster for your windshield washer fluid that you can add into it, so you do not have to necessarily change all your fluid. This will prevent it from freezing, and it will help de-ice your window in the winter. This is also a de-icer that you can spray on your window if it's iced over, to help you so you don't have to wait and let it thaw out and warm up. And this is a recommended fluid, your windshield washer fluid, as it's rated for below 32 degrees. So vehicle maintenance is, as you all know, very important any time of the year. If you are not comfortable doing any type of maintenance or checks on your vehicle, obviously take it to a technician, a shop that you trust and rely on at any time for any questions for your vehicle.